waiting till the timer gets to There's a specter haunting our classrooms, my friends. It has the ability to crush the will of students and force teachers to question the life choices that led them into teaching.
What is it?
What I'm talking about is profanity. But this is not the profanity you hear when you're walking down the hall and you overhear students talking about their weekend shenanigans. Really, student? Do you need to use that word so many times in one sentence? And no, it's not the phrases you get when you turn your calculator upside down and add 80,085. The word on the right is in Portuguese, so if you can read it, I apologize for the crass language. The language I'm talking about is actually more along the lines of blasphemy. Language that collides with another's beliefs in a reverence towards something that someone considers sacred or inviolable. Student, no! The square root of the sum of two squares is not equal to the sum of the square root of two squares. We've talked about this at least n times. Students, no! That's not how equations work. You don't add 3 to get rid of 3. Slower and louder. No, student, we just talked about this moments ago. Okay, wait. Okay, good job. You found the one that works. Now, don't feel like we're off the hook, teachers. We are as guilty as our students of contributing this type of profanity in our math class. It is a community, and we all contribute. But teacher, one does not equal 0.9 repeating. There's one digit and an infinite number of digits. No, it doesn't work. And so as teachers, we do what any good mathematician does, and we offer a mathematical proof. So this leads in just further along the path that math is a form of magic that's only used by math teachers to torment. Wait a second, teach. Hang on. We've been learning y equals mx plus b my entire school life. It's got slope, y-intercept. Why is this standard? Where's slope? You're telling me this is standard form? Why? Wait, but teacher, you can't take the square root of a negative number. It doesn't work. Every other math teacher I've had has said it doesn't work, except you. And so we tell them about this new imaginary idea and how it's a point on the complex plane or it's a rotation in a vector instead of but you have really just blown their minds. They don't know what's real or not anymore. Both teachers and students' lives are blown regularly, weekly, and sometimes hourly. So the question many of us have is, what do we do? Well, what can we do? Well, when I was presented with this question by myself recently, I did an integrated child in the 80s you do and consulted my comic books. When I was reading these tales of imagination and marvel, I remembered that teachers are considered superheroes, and that even the greatest superheroes need help. So who do the superheroes call? That's right, Dr. Strange. In case you don't know, Dr. Strange has powers that surpass that of every other superhero. He can attack problems from planes of existence that no other superheroes could even imagine. So if teachers are superheroes, and that must mean parents are Dr. Strange. So how do we leverage Dr. Strange? We call him up. Hi, this is so-and-so. This is Mr. Southam. I just want to let you know that your student showed great bravery today when she came up in front of the class to show her work. Everyone learned because of what she did today. Just thought you should know. Hi, Mr. Smith. This is Mr. Southam. We've been covering some new concepts in class that are rather challenging, and your student has been struggling. But that struggle is normal. It would mean a lot for him if that message came from you too. Now, this specter of profanity is not necessarily a bad thing, because this collision of ideas is when learning happens. By summoning parents to offer support at home, we're giving our students a better chance of feeling like superheroes themselves. Thanks.
Thank you, John, for helping us celebrate